Tonight, a warning from Arkansas Game and Fish as the search continues for a black bear that killed a man this month. The deadly attack happened in early October at Sam's Throne Campground in Newton County. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman joins us tonight after talking with state game and fish officials who say it's been determined that the bear killed and sent off for testing was not the one connected to this attack. Laura.
That's right, Morgan. The bear that was killed on October 4th by Arkansas Game and Fish tell me that the DNA results show that they got the wrong bear.
A camping trip turned deadly after investigators say 60-year-old Max Thomas was fatally attacked by a black bear. During the investigation, a bear was killed and sent to the University of Florida for testing.
We took DNA from the bear. We compared that DNA with the DNA that was found on the victim's clothes and around the wounds.
Those results were not a match. Now, Game and Fish officials are tasked with finding the bear behind the attack.
We've got game cameras out there that are attached to satellite communications to get the pictures to our biologists as quickly as possible.
They're focusing on the area where the bear was initially spotted. Game and Fish want to know if this bear has similarities to the one that attacked and killed a man in Franklin County back in September.
The initial attack, the bear had some lesions on its brain. It was malnourished, but yet its stomach was full. So that's a little bit of, there's something wrong there.
2 deadly bear attacks now on record in Arkansas within a month's time span. Game and Fish is urging people to be alert if you're camping or hiking. If you do see a bear,
don't let them get close to you. If you've got one in the area, if you're camping and you've got some pots and pans around, bang those together. Anything you can do to startle the bear.
Stevens wants people to enjoy the Ozarks, but just be cautious.
It's a great place to go. We've got hunting season is in full swing, bear hunting season till the end of November. So we want people to go out there and enjoy themselves.
Stevens said another good option is to throw sticks and stones if a bear gets too close. 9 out of 10 times they are going to run away. Now, Game and Fish also reminds campers to store all food in bear-resistant containers, report any aggressive or unafraid bears to the AGFC radio room at 833-356-0824. Laura Castleman, 5 News.
Thank you, Laura. New at 10, Arkansas State Police are investigating a deadly crash they say happened after a trooper did a pit maneuver to end a chase. It all started on I-40 near Atkins. Investigators say 49-year-old Andrea Thompson was driving recklessly, nearly hit 2 other drivers while speeding away from an ASP trooper. The trooper intercepted and performed a tactical vehicle intervention. Thompson was thrown from the car. ASP's Criminal Investigation Division is now looking into that crash. Meanwhile, a Crawford County prosecutor has been nominated for an open federal attorney role by the White House. Kevin Holmes was nominated by President Trump for the U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Arkansas. He will replace Dak Keys, who resigned in 2020, and Clay Fawkes, who's been in the interim role since. If approved by the Senate, Holmes will serve a 4-year term in office. Holmes sent us a statement saying, quote, "I appreciate President Trump considering me for the position and look forward to the confirmation process." There's a new push tonight to solve a teen murder we've been following for a decade. Ebby Stepik was last seen October 24th, 2015, and her body was found nearly 3 years later at a Little Rock park. As the solemn anniversary approaches, her mother says she feels a new sense of encouragement. Today, the family is launching a new social media campaign to raise awareness. Since the Arkansas Attorney General's office jumped on board the investigation about a year ago, Ebby's mother, Lori Jernigan, says it's given her renewed hope.
10 years, I'm still trudging that road of trying to get things solved.
Yeah.
And they're receptive to it. So I look forward to what's going to happen.
You can keep up with the latest updates on Ebby's case on multiple social media platforms by searching Justice for Ebby Jane. Well, Safe Haven Security Group held its 2nd annual Violence Prevention Conference of Mid-America this week. It brought together security professionals, HR executives, healthcare administrators, and operations leaders to explore strategies for preventing targeted violence. Organizers say it's all about safeguarding workers in today's increasingly volatile environment.
It's about protecting our workspace and protecting our communities. It's not fear-based, it's purpose-driven to make sure that we're looking for the warning signs of violence before violence ever takes place, either in our workplace or in our communities.
Additional sessions also covered the impact of domestic violence in the workplace and explored how mental health, social media, and violent subcultures intersect with growing security risks. Well, at the Pleasant Valley Country Club in Little Rock, the Simmons Bank Open is underway. It's part of the Corn Ferry Tour, the step below the PGA. But for one little boy, this weekend is about more than golf. It's about heart. Maya Ellison got the chance to see through the eyes of a 6-year-old who taught her a thing or two inside the ropes.
If you could use one word to describe who Locke is, what would you say?
Gosh, I'd probably say vibrant. I have many, many words, but vibrant.
And it's hard to miss.
That was a great shot!
What's up, dude?
That was a good shot.
For 6-year-old Locke Keller, he got the experience every kid dreams of, hanging with the pros.
Great shot!
And this year, golf was added to his lengthy resume of activities that keep him busy.
He's been into soccer, he's been into musical theater, now golf is his thing.
I'll get it.
There you go.
Here you go.
It's hard to even tell that he had his 3rd open heart surgery in February.
It was hard, it was rough, and this kid took it like a champ.
In 2018, Mandy Keller and her husband Ben adopted Locke. Soon after, doctors shared that their son was unique.
And said there was a baby who had been born that had a congenital heart defect called tetralogy of Fallot. She did let us know that he had been assessed and was in the NICU and had been told that he would need an open heart surgery soon, but was cleared to be able to be placed with us.
Keller says his first surgery was at just 4 months old, but this wasn't unfamiliar territory. Locke's dad, Ben Keller, was diagnosed at birth with something similar.
Ben is still a patient at Children's, so it's kind of been cool because over the years they have both had to have catheterization procedures, and the same doctor has performed the caths on both of them.
For Locke, he's proud to be just like Dad.
I had a heart surgery. Me and my dad go golfing.
Yeah?
Learning that his condition doesn't stop him from accomplishing the unimaginable, one swing at a time.
There you go. All right.
To see him now with that vitality back, not getting winded, not getting tired, I am just so thankful.
That was Maya Ellison reporting. Well, Locke and his dad share the same love for golf. That isn't it. His mom says he will be in the Nutcracker this Christmas and may see a few dance classes down the line.